Looking to power a fridge, lights, or camp gear in a cabin or canopy without draining the start battery? In this video, we'll be installing a REDARC BCDC Core, the go-to DC to DC charger for canopy power. To install the BCDC Core, we will be using the BCDC wiring kit, which will save time and the hassle of chasing down cables and lugs. To install the charger, you'll need the following tools: a multimeter, screwdriver set, spanner set, socket set, Allen keys, pliers, side cutters, a crimping tool, a soldering iron, and a drill and drill bits. And if your setup does not already have a suitable ground cable, you will need a cable, heat shrink, and lugs capable of carrying the full current for charging and loads. Start by choosing a solid mounting spot inside the canopy or cabin. It needs to be cool, dry, well ventilated, and within 1 meter of the secondary battery. Once the location is determined, mount the unit securely using screws or bolts, leaving some space around the unit for airflow. Next, mount the terminal block in an area where it can be solidly secured, making sure the BCDC cables will reach it. Once secured, we can install and tighten the BCDC cables into the terminal block. Next up is connecting the cables and wiring to the charger. First, run the brown cable, the short red cable, and the MIDI fuse from the secondary battery to the terminal block. Trim any excess cable to suit the install and strip the end around 14mm. Secure the brown cable to the terminal block using a 4mm Allen key, ensuring that the cable is installed in the same terminal slot as the brown cable from the BCDC. Then connect the brown and short red cable to the MIDI fuse. Fit the fuse into the holder, tighten the nuts, and close the cover. Connect the other end of the short red wire to the secondary battery positive post. Next, connect the black cable to the secondary battery negative or chassis ground, and run the black cable to the terminal block. Trim the excess cable. Strip the end in the same manner as was done with the brown wire, and secure it to the terminal block in line with the BCDC's black cable. Now move on to the input wire. Run the cable from the start battery location to the terminal block, securing the cable to the chassis with cable ties. Now trim, strip, and connect the input wire to the terminal block and head back to the front of the vehicle, where we will connect the cable to the fuse and the battery. If the vehicle features a stop-start system or the vehicle has a smart alternator, you'll need to connect the blue wire to a 12-volt ignition source. This will adjust the turn-on thresholds for the charger, ensuring that the BCDC provides optimum charge when the engine is running. If this applies to your vehicle, strip the end of the blue wire, thread it into the Wago connector, and pop the boot back over the connector. Then connect the red and blue stripped wire to the ignition trigger. At this point of the installation, what is often forgotten is the secondary battery chassis connection, and without this, the system will not function. The secondary battery negative must be connected to a good, clean chassis ground point. This chassis ground cable is not supplied with the BCDC wiring kit, as all systems are different and require a different size cable. Ensure the cable is adequate for carrying the full current for charging and loads. Connect the cable from the secondary battery negative terminal to the vehicle's chassis ground. Finally, set the charge profile. If you're using an AGM or gel battery, leave the orange wire disconnected. If you have a lead acid battery or calcium battery, connect the orange wire to a suitable ground. If you have a non-heated lithium battery, use the supplied Wago connector to join the orange and green wires together. Or, if you have a heated lithium battery, like the Red Lab Icon, connect the orange wire to the red wire. The profile light in this installation will then change from A to H to indicate the heated lithium battery profile has been selected. Now the installation is complete. Check that all of the connections are solid and secure, then start the vehicle to see the BCDC Core come to life. Charging can be confirmed by looking at the LEDs on the front of the unit while the vehicle is running. The charge voltage of the secondary battery can also be checked by connecting a multimeter across the battery terminals, which should show between 13.5 and 14.6 volts. And that's it. This setup is ready to power endless adventures. For a smart, safe, and reliable solution for every trip, look no further than REDARC's BCDC Core. For more information, head to redarcelectronics.com.